Well, good day. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing really well today. Can you believe it's near the end of April already? It's April 27th, 2025. It's a beautiful Sunday day out there. Very, very nice. I'm quite excited to get outside, at least temporarily anyways. Gonna do some actual wargaming, tabletop wargaming today. So that's kind of fun. I'm excited. But I'll do that in the afternoon. What are we going to do today? Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching on YouTube. If you're watching, hey, Ingrid, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. Is my audio and video good? Perfect. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Anyways, I was saying thank you for tuning in. Thank you to, if you're those watching on YouTube. Also, thank you for the likes and subscribes. They really do help. I'll say this now. I usually say this at the end. I should say it now. If there's anything that you actually want to see or anything like that, you can leave them in the comments below, and I'll start working on some other additional videos. I have been making some side videos of the Hell's Highway scenario that I've been playing with Michael. I have been releasing those on the Patreon, but they will be released on the YouTube channel probably mid-May, I think. I will be away in mid-May, for a little bit longer than I originally anticipated, an extra week. So I do need to add additional videos. So if there are things that you want to see, let me know, and I will do that. Otherwise, I will fill in those days that I'm going to not be available for streaming, just with the Aachen scenario that we have going, and try and get that punted out and done. Otherwise, if you do have questions and comments, you can leave them down below. I do answer all the questions and comments. If you have more detailed conversations that you would like to have, there's also a Discord link down below in the description. Today we are going to be playing campaign series Middle East, hunting the Adoo and the Radfan, and basically I'm going to take this one just a little bit slower and maybe do a little more explaining about some of the mechanics and things like that of the game. We'll be playing as the Brits. This one here has phase 1 scripting, so it's not totally scripted, but at least there's some interesting things that's available for us in the scripting. The phase 1 scripting that Petri has developed, which is an automated thing. Good to hear about the audio and video. Thank you. Hey, Schlons, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Actually, you know what, Schlons, since you're here, we won't do this now, but sometime in the near future, we need to have a chat about how the organizations of the West Germans should be developed, and something that you should keep in mind since you're starting already is that you want to make sure that there's separate divisions and whatnot in each decade. You can look at any of the existing ones to see what I mean, how the current organizations are structured. I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I can do it later and just renumber things. That's no problem. I'm happy to do that. It'd be easier if you started to do that from the beginning, so that divisions and whatnot in the 50s are all the organizations are just in the 50s. It makes things a little bit easier in the long run, even though it's a lot more work in the beginning. Just something to throw it out there, let you know what's going on. And then if you need more detailed examples, maybe we can have a call or something like that, and I can go over that in more detail. If you're on Discord, you can add me on Discord or join the group just to let me know where you're there, and I can contact you or add you, and we can have a chat, and I can show you what I mean. So basically all I've been doing mostly is I'll use the army structures as a guideline. Yes, for sure. You'll see, for example, if you look at the Iranians or the Iraqis, since they're so further down the line and there's so many different structure or organizational changes that happen down the line, like in the battalion level or company level, you'll see that the army structures basically change year to year for one reason or another. Something down the line had changed, whether there's new trucks or there's new infantry, or the battalion has a different structure, or a particular brigade moved to another division. So you'll notice that, especially with the Iraqis and the Iranians, there's multiple army structures basically on a yearly basis. And the reason is because something down the line has changed. So yeah, I expect the same thing to happen. Yeah, for sure. So that's the thing. There's 4 core structures at the army level, but keep in mind there's going to be multiple changes beyond that. So it's almost wiser to have, the army for 1956, and then the army for 1957, and then the army for 1958. And then as you go down the list, you'll see that thing, like, the Corps may have had the same divisions in it for 10 years, but the divisions themselves had changed. So it's just easier to have an army for each individual year. So in 1956, this is what the army looked like. In 1957, it may not change much, but it is potential to change. Take a look at Iraq, take a look at Iran, and you'll see what I mean. Please. That way I don't have to rejig all your stuff later. It's just easier to do it now, since you're just beginning, right? And I would, that being said, I would also not number anything until you're done all your organizations, and then do the numbering, because it'll be way easier in the long run. The problem with that is that, as you'll see when I load up the Warsaw Pact nations, it'll be a good week or so of going through and making sure all the numbers are right. I've taken the time, so I built the armies, and then I numbered the armies, and now I'll have to see if they actually work. And then, fortunately, there's a lot of good tools that help you figure out what's wrong or whatever, so it's relatively quick to do. It's just a matter of checking things off. But yeah, it'll be easier, just generally speaking, if you make each army for each year. Same with Corps. You'll probably have to do the same thing with Corps, depending on how everything down the line changes. It's just much easier in the long run to do it. It seems tedious, and it can be, but it'll make life a lot easier in the future. All right, so as I was saying, we're going to jump into the Campaign Series Middle East. We're going to play Hunting the Adoo in the Radfan. This one here. Hey, Ginger, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Happy weekend. So basically what this is, and as I kind of explained, I'm going to do this one a little bit slower and try and do a little more explaining with how things are working and things you should be thinking about. That's the plan. I don't know. If you don't want to see that, let me know. All right, let's read this. The British involvement in the Radfan began during the Aden crisis, with rebels using the Dala Road to bring down supplies for the terrorists in Aden. The British Army took the decision to deploy a garrison into the Radfan to limit the rebel supplies and thus Radfan tribesmen's ability to blackmail the traders. The Radfan tribesmen were aided and supplied by the Yemenis, who themselves had received aid and supplies from the Egyptians, and soon had Dala under daily attack. The tribesmen of the Radfan, known as the Adoo by the boys up country, were a xenophobic lot equipped with boyhood rifles, and who regarded the British arrival in the mountains as an opportunity for target practice. Brigadier Blacker formulated a plan involving the 45th Marine Commando to secure the known dissident-held areas to the east of the Dala Road. securing the high ground to sever communications from the Yemeni supported tribes, with the hopes of putting an end to the constant ambushes. 3rd Troop A Squadron 22nd SAS Regiment was the first into the battle, trying to secure landing zone for Company B, 3rd Parachute Regiment, but spotted a local shepherd and the battle. But they were spotted by... Hey, Stipe, thanks for tuning in. Historically, this battle lasted a week. This is only 22 turns, or 25 turns, so it's kind of representative of the particular battle. But we're just going to use this as more like an opportunity for teaching, I think. We probably won't get through this all today, even though it's a smaller scenario. We're going to play with Fog of War, Enhanced Reporting. All options are on, with the exception of variable visibility. The official versions of the latest updates should be out, I'm going to assume, either next week or the week after. Officially. Alright. So we know we're going to secure some mountains. There's a couple of battalions, or a few battalions, that are in the area that we have to worry about. There we have air support, which is great. We are doing some reconnaissance, basically. So is the enemy. We don't have to really worry about that. We are going to just capture the objectives. Our ammo kind of sucks, but we do get resupplies, so that's kind of good. And there we go. Okay. This is our force. Let's just see what is fixed straight off the bat. So some of the stuff is fixed. These are Royalist Yemeni troops, so they're just protecting our flanks. Some of our helicopters are fixed. It is going to start nighttime, and if we go into the scenario information, we can see that it does change the day on turn 5. Visibility will be fluctuating throughout the game. Probably, mostly, looks like it's averaging around 5 or 6. So that's not too bad. We'll get a good kilometer or so. Kilometer and a half of visibility. All this stuff is fixed. We do have some troops available here. We get 106 millimeter recoilless rifles. We have some engineers, some marine reconnaissance, a beautiful headquarters, and some parachute infantry with machine guns. And I think we do have a commando somewhere. Oh, there it is. So, first things first, we have an SAS troop. We're going to take cap badge. I think I'm just going to hold there because I don't know what else is around. Let's take a look at the map. So, we can highlight the airfield, or the landing zones. There's quite a few landing zones. And I think we do get reinforcements. Let's do a quick check. Yes, we do. We get some helicopters, some gunships. We get some armored cars and some trucks with engineers. We do get some more parachute infantry that comes in. Alright, so we do get quite a few stuff, which is perfect. Let's turn off the highlights. Let's see. These are all worth 25 points. This is a good one, so we definitely want to take the Rabwa Pass. That's 25, that's 50, that's 50, that's 250. Up here, how much is this? Let's turn off the labels for a second. That's also 50. Coca-Cola is 50. Rice Bowl is 100. We have 100 there. There's nothing in the back. So we're just going to go capture some mountains, basically, and passes. That's our primary goal. Okay. And I don't have helicopters yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to advance with our infantry. Since I'm getting helicopters, I think I'm going to leave these troops down here. Although I'm going to maneuver them. Get them where I can land. So, you'll notice here, I'm going to show you something. This has the default graphics for the trenches and improved positions and airfields and stuff. I am going to add a mod. So I'm going to save this. Maybe. Call it Rad Fan. We're going to exit. I'm going to show you how quickly it is to add a mod. So I do have a mod enabled already because I have been playing play by email against Ian. And that's going well. I have a mod here. This is the marker and map mod. So I'm going to add that. And if we go back into it, we should see that the landing zones have changed. Fingers crossed. Oh, also, I have updated to Windows 11 finally. So here we can see that I can identify the landing zones much simpler now. They're very prominent, which is kind of handy. As well as the improved positions, they're a lot easier to see. That's just my preference. Call me crazy. Alright, let's double time. Go for a walk up the road. Oh no, that's not good. For the Cold War stuff, I've been working quite hard on... I've started to assign graphics. I've assigned all the anti-tank units to Poland, the Czechs, and the Soviets. So they have some nice little vehicles now, which is kind of great. I've started to replace the reconnaissance, you know, like the BTR-40 stuff that I had created, plus all the BRDMs, which is kind of also very good. So we don't have very much else here to do. Other things to consider when you're first starting off is, you know, where are the main routes that you're going to advance. I see here there's one road. It is going to be a very tedious road. But we want to make sure it's clear so when our mobile group comes, they can access this road and we can start pushing through this pass. Again, we only have 25 turns, so everything has to be really quick. Some of the other things that we need to consider is where we're going to land, what are our goals, how many troops are we going to land at these positions, because we don't know how strong they are defended. I'm going to assume that the higher the point, the more objectives or the more units that are going to be there to defend. So I'm going to assume that this is actually going to be quite defended. Oh, and look at that. We already see some bad guys just like that. These are SAS troops? Can we do a recon? Oh, we can do a recon. So let's do it. No joy. No joy. Okay. The other thing we have to consider is artillery. And we do have an artillery dialogue down here. That's what this mortar is. If you click on it, you'll be able to see what is available. If you click on each unit and press locate, you'll be able to identify where they are. And if it is, since it's highlighted, if you want, you can check the range to see what's available. Where the hell is the range? There it is. So you can see this has a half decent range. Looks like it's about 3 or 4 kilometers, so that's all right. But that's not going to be useful down there. So we need something that has a little more oomph, which is this. And you can see they also have very good range, but it's not quite good enough. It's good for hitting the pass, which means that if they ever become released, I will have to go up this road in order to be able to use these guns further up. Or, if we have helicopters, we can fly them to one of the landing zones and turn it into a firebase. So, options. To see what gets released, let's take a look. Aha. So we do get... This means, so this is the first thing that is released. So there were other things that get released, but we don't see the identification. So this, the first thing is the identification, and that's very important for scripting purposes. The next thing is the turn. So on turn 2, these helicopters should get released, or the next turn after they'll get released. The thing is that we don't know is, since there's question marks, we're not sure when that is going to happen. It could be, usually this would have 100% behind it, and if it is, then definitely on turn 2 it's going to be released. If it says 50, well, then you have a 50, there's a 50-50 chance of it actually going to be released, and so on. In some cases, when you look at this release dialog, and you'll see a number here that says, if there's a 25 turn game like this one here, but it says 995 or something, that is telling you that those units will be released, but there's special conditions that they need to be released. So a certain event needs to be triggered in order for those releases to happen. Therefore, you don't know when that's going to happen, and you don't usually know what that trigger is. Although, the way I usually design the scenarios is that I give you hints, really good hints. If you capture this, then this will happen, kind of a thing. So you do have an idea of what is coming, just not hardcore totally. Alright. For those that are watching, if you have specific questions that you think would be useful for people kind of learning the game, let me know, because I'm happy to talk about it. Please. Alright, I'm going to save it. I'm going to zoom in because I like the 3D view. Now it's the computer's turn. That was it. We do have some units that are released now, the helicopters, and we have 7 airstrikes remaining. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. So we do have what is released. Our scout helicopters. Let's load up. It's going to take off. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off with both these helicopters. I have them both selected. You'll see that they have, this means that they're on the ground. The G means ground. And underneath it is basically the amount of turns for fuel that they have. In this case, they have 12 turns of fuel. This one here, this one has a little radio. That means it's the command version. And they are out of missiles. This, I need to double check this because that shouldn't be the case. But anyways, they will do what we need. I'm going to press this button down here, which is the ascend button or climb button. I pressed it twice. They can now fly. There are 3 air levels. There's nap of the earth, there is low, and there is high. Nap of the earth, you're in the daytime, you're flying at 3 action points per hex. At low, you're flying at 2 action points per hex. And in high, you're flying at 1 action point per hex. So you can fly much faster the higher you fly. The caveat to all that is during the night, I'm going to show you. I'm going to drop that down to nap of the earth, and you'll see this has 68 points. Nap of the earth, flying low, it's going to burn a lot more. Oh no, it didn't. Ha! It's supposed to burn a lot more. It's supposed to burn double, but right now, for whatever reason, it's not doing it. Never mind then. Alright, we're going to bring some support up. it could be that it's this nation. And we're going to move these helicopters up the valley just to see what's in the pass. See them flying along. Oh, you know what I just noticed? I don't know if you've seen that before. I noticed that even though we had a really long flight there, we didn't have the white screen. And it kept repeating, which is awesome. I wonder if they fixed that now. We'll have to try that. So I'm going to move my troops down onto the landing zones. So when we do have our helicopters come or arrive, we'll be able to load up like these guys here. Can we load them? No, they're fixed, so I can't load them. Boo. Alright, so that is that. I'm almost tempted to send my gunships over here. Oh, I don't know where to go. I'm going to wait to turn. Let's go check out our SAS troop. So it is, since these are SAS troops, they have a special ability. Let me show you. It is Sneaker and Commando. And with those abilities, they have the potential of not being spotted. So they could be sitting here and these guys can't see them. If I start firing, every time I fire, there's a reduction chance of, or an increased opportunity for me to be shot at and being spotted. So I didn't get spotted yet. I still didn't get spotted, so we're still invisible because they didn't fire back at us. They got shot at. I don't know how bad we took them out, but that's okay. Again, my guns are out of range. I need to secure that pass and bring up my artillery. So we will just wait. End the turn. There's mortars. There's more mortars back there. Mortars in the pass. Oh shoot. Mortars in that town, and mortars in that town. Seven airstrikes remaining. We have 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. We have a couple of turns before and those fords. Are those fords there or bridges? Let's take a look. Yeah, they're just fords. Gosh darn. Let's fly over here with our gunships. Oh shit. Got spotted. That's not good. Oh shit. We got disrupted. Holy crap, there's machine guns everywhere. Okay, next turn, we should be able to engage with them. I don't know if we're going to be able to fire with them. Let's do some firing. Just move out of the way. That way, hopefully we miss getting smoked by artillery. We've moved what we can. Nothing else has been released. We're just waiting for our ride. There we go. So there's something with this scripting, the automated scripting, that allows the mortars to fire even though they shouldn't be firing. But at least they're working, so that's better than before. Oh no, what? Oh, we got lucky. Couple more turns and we should be in the daytime. Oh, boo. Hey Tim, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back, Ingrid. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, huge shout out to John. I hope he's doing okay. Last I heard, things aren't going well for John, so everyone send him some positive vibes. All right, let's keep trucking. Now that we finally got past these fords, it should be mostly clear sailing, I think, I hope. Let's go back up here. Can these things fire? Yes, they can, although they're very quiet. As I'm rebuilding the bore. Oh, these ones got smoked by a... As I'm rebuilding the bore, I'm going to be re-looking at all of the units. For the Brits, obviously. Alright, so hopefully we can... they're full strength. I need some reinforcements there, guys. I do. How are you doing today, Tim? Ah, no worries. All good. Glad you're hanging in there. Our commandos are still holding on to that hilltop. Yeah, I hope so too. Last I heard, it wasn't a good prognosis. So all the positive vibes for John for sure. John has been a playtester for a very long time. Oh, look at that. We have daytime. 7 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit that has recovered morale, which is a scout gunship, which is great, and 1 unit low on ammo. Now that we have daylight, we can take a look and see what we have. So These aircraft, they are Hawker Hunters. We have 6 of them, or 7 of them available. They are fast movers, ground attack. They do multi-strike, which is fine, but we won't be using the multi-strike because I think we only have 7 air power in total. So that part doesn't matter. Multi-strike means it'll fly, do an attack, and then come back into your pool. Otherwise, it'll be no longer available. One key thing for these is that right now, this might be changed later, when you're calling in an airstrike, there isn't as much drift as there used to be. So basically, if it is targeting a hex, it is most likely going to hit that hex. So use your aircraft wisely. I don't think I have any reinforcements yet. Let's just double check. I do not. And let's go deal with our commandos. So they have been reduced by a squad. They have not. Oh, they got retreated. That's good. We reduced them by another squad. Let's bring in our helicopters. These are armed with light machine guns, I think. So the sound for those is incorrectly done. No, this is my scenario. This is Yemen in the 60s with the UK. Alright, so I think I'm going to just disperse the helicopters. We still have 9 turns before we have to go get fueled. These identify that they have moved and they've fired. These ones here are out of missiles, but we still have the guns and whatnot on them, so it's still working. Just the audio, for whatever reason, I need to recode those. But again, as I said, as I'm working on the bore, which I'll be doing right after I work on the Warsaw Pact nations, rebuilding the bore is the next task, which means the British will be getting a beautiful makeover. Alright, so that's all that. We don't have anything else to do. We had noticed that there's mortars in here, and I think there's mortars in here. So we probably want to eventually bring up some reinforcements to deal with that. There are a bunch of landing zones around. That's a 100-pointer. We definitely want to grab that. There's that back there too. Let's turn on the contours. Not the hex outlines. Oh, maybe the contours are on already. Oh yeah, they're on already. Counters. Map contours. I'm going to make them a little bit darker. Maybe not that big. Let's go medium darkness, like so. And let's change the width to 2. There we go. That makes it a lot easier for me to see. That's without. That's with. Alright. Save and the turn. Hang in there, guys. 7 airstrikes remaining, 1 unit low on ammo, and we still don't have our helicopters yet. Not yet. But what we can do, I think we can start going after that. So let's do that. Move them back. Zoom in. Commandos. Missed. Alright, let's grab our troops going to the pass. Let's just double time them. So yeah, we're heading towards this pass. I know that's probably going to be defended because it has a 250 pointer. The rest of the stuff, we don't have anything that we can use yet. I don't even think I have any trucks that I can use. Oh no, I do have some trucks I can use. Oh, decisions. And I have some ferret armored cars. Well, you know what? Let's go for a drive. Do have engineers. Let's load up the engineers. Okay, what should I take? I think we're gonna take the Marines. The Marine recon units. They're not happy. I have some Land Rovers. Bring some machine guns, load them into some Land Rovers. And do I take the commandos? Or do I take a heavy weapon? What do you guys think? Commandos or heavy weapons? I'm thinking the 106s. Heavy. Okay, let's do that then. Good choice, Lons. Okay, so we are going to take these guys, go for a cruise towards the pass. I didn't realize we had mobile units. They're all fixed. Yeah, commando by air. I'm waiting for the helicopters to get released, hopefully soon. And I think we've moved everything. What I can do, though, I'm going to start using this artillery to soften up the pass. I have no idea what's there. But I'm just going to plot artillery on both sides of the pass, just so you can see what I'm targeting. The actual pass itself here, and then both sides. Now, I don't have line of sight to that, which means that they can land up to 2 hexes away. But we're going to see how that goes. There are mortars in there, so maybe we'll get lucky. Although, odds are good. They're in improved positions. I like it when they hit their own troops. Yes, that's a go for hold. I think there's tunnels in there. Oh, disrupted. But you'll notice they have a morale of 10. So as you can see, they pretty much automatically will recover their morale. The key is that we don't want them to start losing stuff. What the heck is that? Oh, that's our troops. 7 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit that has recovered morale, which is the SAS troop. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 unit low on ammo. Yeah, so that's what I mean by the drift. Since we don't have line of sight, we can't target it properly, so we're just guessing where it is. This will change. There's something called an AI file, and that AI file will determine how well you can, fire by the map. As the decades progress, accuracy gets much better. You'll definitely see that a lot in Cold War. Climb you. Let's grab our vehicles. The nice thing is that these are reconnaissance units, so we'll be able to put them in strategic positions and start hopefully revealing where the bad guys are. Grab our Land Rovers. And since I'm using your mod there, Schlons, the Land Rovers are way nicer than the Land Rovers I had, so thank you for that. That's awesome. We'll also grab our engineers. You can see the different styles of Land Rovers here, right? So there's a couple there. Plus there's the command version here, which is really cool. Ah, love it. Just love it. I love the eye candy. Okay, let's go to our commando and our helicopters. Let's bring them in for a sweep. Oh, sugar. Ah, perfect. Let's pull the helicopters off the line. Capture that. Now we'll just save the opportunity fire. You'll see here that it says 33 is what it costs to fire something. And this white line tells you how much action points I have remaining, which means that I have lots there. There's 58 action points, which means I have lots to fire at least once. So I will leave that opportunity fire for when they decide to counterattack me. I can hopefully fire back during their turn. All right, let's... one new thing with the latest version is I'm going to increase my ammo levels, I think. So we do that by check for orders. There are current status logistics prepared to deliver 2 ammo for artillery and regular ammo. So I'm going to grab... Do I do it now or do I do it later? Let's do it now. I'm going to do just for the ammo supply. My artillery is still fine. And I think you'll see that it went from 53 to 63. So it gave me an extra 10 ammo, which makes life a lot easier for resupply. Okay, fire back. There we go. Oh, there's a recordless rifle or something somewhere. I didn't see it. Where was it? Oh, there's 2 of them. Aha! We have the 815 Squadron of the Royal Navy has been released. 7 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 headquarter unable to provide supply and 1 unit low on ammo. So we are going to load up our commandos and some machine guns. I'm going to take them to that hill. So you'll notice, just FYI, oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I didn't move them. One thing that was changed, just FYI, in the last update, or the update that's coming, is that before, when you moved an infantry unit and then loaded it into a helicopter, for whatever reason, the helicopter would recognize how many action points the unit inside the helicopter had, instead of ignoring it. So now it's fixed, so it's only that. It's only recognizing just the helicopter. Oh, for crap's sake, we took some casualties. I hit a mine. Gosh darn it. Get up there. Move these Land Rovers up. And our trucks. Not as efficient off-road as the other ones. Can I move these yet? No, I can't. Let's disperse these guys. Okay, let's go to our commandos. Utilize our gunships. Let's try an assault. Oh, no joy. That's not good. But we're still hanging on there. I could call it an airstrike here. Let's do that. Just so you can see what an airstrike looks like. I'm going to call in one of these Hawker Hunters. It's got rockets. I don't know what kind of defenses that... I don't think there are any defenses there because we didn't see any. Which is good. This, I'm not going to worry about it yet. So let's save it, end it. Oh, we lost our commander. Oh, sugar. Now, oh, they moved. Shit. Alright, 6 airstrikes remaining. We have 2 out of 2 units that have covered morale. I'm so irritated that we lost our leader. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit low on ammo. Here comes the aircraft. Totally missed. Company here in California contracts the U.S. Navy and flies Hawker Hunters out of Point Maguna NAS. Unfortunately, 1 crashed. Oh, that's too bad. So there's a whole bunch of bad guys coming, unfortunately. Let's come back. Oh, there's machine guns there. Run away! We're getting hit hard up there. Okay, now These are both reconnaissance cars, and we can tell that because if we look at the handbook, it tells us that they have the Recon AI. What does the Recon AI mean? It means that we can press this button here. Oh, make sure we have enough action points, which we do. Press this button here, and it's going to do a scan, a line of sight check. Now, is it always going to work? No, but there's always potential. So I'm going to do it again. Nothing worked. I don't think I have enough. Let's try. Oh, I do. So, cost 28 action points for these things to do it, which is good. You'll see that there is a minefield there now. I should be able to walk through it since I've spotted it. Vehicles. It's risky. But one way to reduce that risk is by utilizing slow time, which I'll show you with the trucks when we get up there. Westland whirlwinds, we're going to fly up. And bring our commandos closer. Now, I don't have enough action points to land, unload, and take off again, so I'm going to wait one more turn and do that. And that will give us these two, or a commando platoon plus heavy machine guns, which will hopefully help deal with some of these guys. And then we can send the helicopters back for the next load. Now that we're getting closer, maybe we'll get lucky and be able to spot something. What can these guys see? So now that we have line of sight, I'm going to target this ridge with my artillery. So two shots there. 2 shots there. We can't quite see what's there yet, but we probably know there's bad guys there. And we can... do I go forward? No, I can't. Alright. Save it, end it, see what happens. Yeah, there are mortars there, right there. And there. Got lucky. Are we gonna get lucky twice? Yes. Six airstrikes remaining. We have 1 artillery unit unavailable and 1 unit low on ammo. That's where the mortars are. Yes, they can. There is possibility that artillery will take out your aircraft if they're in a targeted hex. Absolutely. So yeah, you do have to be very careful. Ah, we have some recoilless rifles. Perfect. Good choice. Now, with these trucks, let's see. I think I have enough action points to cross that ford, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, I'm going to use slow time. No, I don't. Never mind. Next turn, we'll use slow time. Alright, over here we'll do our combat assault. On the bright side, the machine gun, I don't think can see us, so we should be able to just drop down, move in. Oh, it can see us. Okay, drop down again, unload, drop down, unload, take off, take off, go into the high flight zone. Oh, he doesn't have enough action points. Damn it. Okay, let's just fly. Now that gives us some more boots on the ground. Let's target this machine gun. No joy. No joy. Use this machine gun. And let's move our commandos down. Oh, we got disrupted. There's a whole whack load of them here. We're going to have to start refueling here pretty quick, which is not good news. Let's save that and the turn. Oh no. Damn it. Six airstrikes remaining. We have 0 unit that have recovered morale. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 2 artillery units unavailable. And we do have a couple of gunships that need to refuel. So let's do that straight away. I'm going to grab the gunships. I'm going to put them in the high flight zone. And we're going to fly back. Made it most of the way, which is good. And we're going to fly all the way down here. Drop down. And then next turn we'll be able to land and refuel here at the brigade headquarters. Do I have reinforcements yet? I do not. Huh. Alright, slow time through this minefield. I'm going to grab both my trucks. We're going to press this button here, slow time. Advance through the minefield. It should reduce our ability... Oh my goodness. Reduce our ability to... Oh, it's the end of the road. That's why. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a minefield there. Mortars. 60 millimeters by the looks of it. Alright, let's pound the artillery here. There we go. That's all good. Our other helicopters can also come back. I'm going to put them in the high flight zone. Fly back. Again, they have to land next turn. I'm going to put the headquarters with them, so when they land, they'll be able to refuel. And we're going to grab these 2 commandos so we can go up to the hilltop and deal with these bad guys. Huh. They're just not dying. Everyone here is still fixed. Let's end the turn. Oh, those recoilless rifles. We need to go get them. Oh, we have some units that are released. Excellent. The 34th Field Squadron. We have 6 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit that's recovered morale finally. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. 3 artillery, 3 units low on ammo, and our helicopters need to land. Thanks for tuning in there, Slons. Hope you have a great weekend and great week. Damn it. I wonder if I can hit that. Oh, nope. Shoot. Holy crap, these guys are slow. Alright, the scrapping. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a good shot. Let's try and assault that. Oh, let's use the machine gun first. Oh, nice. Crap, there's a whole bunch of things down there. And because of the terrain, it's rough terrain, we don't know where they are. Alright, let's land our helicopters. Done. Done. And we can also take the opportunity to load up those commandos. They'll refuel and be ready for next turn. And I think I did have these. Oh, the guns became... I have one battery that's available. Damn it. Is there anything else that's available? Highlight fixed. Oh, these guys are available. It is neat looking. Yeah, it's awesome. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to steal one of their trucks. To pick up this battery. And we're going to bring a battery with us. As well as 2 engineer platoons. Oh, these guys are released too. More commandos. Let's bring them down. And some orders. The 2 engineer platoons plus the artillery we're going to send up to the pass. Let's see if we can take those things out. I want to use this recon and do some recon. Oh, we spotted some bad guys. Okay, let's do that again. No joy. No joy. Parachute infantry. Send these Land Rovers back. Okay, done. And a turn. Damn it, we got disrupted and disabled. Twice we got disabled. Jeez. I'd like to find where those frickin' things are. There they are. Town. We have another squadron that's released. We have 6 airstrikes remaining. 1 unit that has recovered morale and 5 units low on ammo. Ah, these guys. Let's load you guys up. Some mechanized infantry. We have the artillery. commandos. Get them up into the sky. Put them in the high flight zone. You guys can take off. Also go in the high flight zone. So we have more commandos and we have our gunships. We have more engineers. Let's see, how far can I go with these beautiful Land Rovers? Oh, quite a ways. That's pretty good. Alright, you guys. Whoa, so slow. Come on. Our commandos. Oh, good. There's something there. Oh, there's infantry in there. Oh, damn it. Alright, bring our artillery in. Actually, we can call it an airstrike here. And there's something there too. Let's call it another airstrike. That takes care of that. Oh, I can't see. Come on. That's good. We're stuck there though, but still, that's alright. Let's grab our gunships. Oh no, next turn. So the other thing is that I'm going to have to start taking out or sending the helicopters back after we've secured that, which I think we have now. The rest of these hilltops. So I need to start dispersing my helicopters to where I can start collecting the points. I think I have a big enough force to deal with this, so it should be dispersing them to go into the back. The question is, where do I put them? Should go for that 100-pointer. I do get more helicopters, right? Oh, yeah, near the end of the scenario. Damn. Only a couple more turns away, though. Alright, let's save it. End it. Oh shoot, we're being attacked. The buggers. Reinforcements have arrived. We have 4 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 7 units low on ammo. Here comes an airstrike. If that took that out. Let's see. Nope. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that went way better than I anticipated. Yeah, there is a problem with the aircraft shadows. I'm not sure. It could be just those aircraft, because that's the first time I've seen that. They must be in a bunker or something. Or trenches, or I don't know what. But we're going to call in more artillery. Let's bring up our other units. Oh, we have a recordless rifle. Trucks can come back. Now, decision. Here's a decision for us. Do I send these commandos to this hilltop, or do I send them to the outside hilltops? Considering we're on turn 14 of 25 already. Where do you think we should send them? We have 2 different platoons here. We could send one and do something else with the other one. Outside. Okay. Should we disperse them or keep them together? Split. Okay, I'm going to send one this way. One there for sure. Where should I send the other one? They're all worth 50. Furthest first? This here is a quick one. We should be able to drop in. Get the thing. Middle right. Middle right. So here? I'll turn on the map coordinates. Northeast. Here. This one? 5238. That one? Or 38. Oh, down here. 18. 18. Okay. I'll drop down to Nap of the Earth, and then we will land in there next turn. I guess, where am I walking to? I guess I'm walking all the way up to this one here then. Let's turn off the map. Let's move this guy back. These guys will start wailing on you guys. Excellent. The commandos, let's send them towards town. Oh, I see a headquarters. I see the recoilless rifle. Okay, let's bring our gunships up. Commandos need the support, considering they have very weak units. We're flying high. We should be relatively immune to anti-aircraft guns. Oh, we'll drop down next turn. Alright, I think that's all. Oh, our reinforcements. Let's see what we get. Armored cars and some armored infantry. That's alright. Oh yeah, you guys. Okay, end the turn. In there. Cool. We got lucky. Holy crap. Jeez. Alright, so we have the Royal Anglican Regiment that has been, or Anglian, sorry, regiment that has been released. We have 4 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 headquarter unable to provide supply, 8 units low on ammo. Oh, we did do a reduction there. Perfect. Let's see if we can do an assault. No joy, but we did do another reduction. Let's try another assault. Excellent. We killed the leader and made them run away. advancing into this area, which is perfect. That was awesome. Ah, wrong side of the road. So we do have some Land Rovers, which are really fast. Yeah, if we get there. A good idea. I'll load up these mortars. Oh, I don't have enough action points. Our Sladins. Shit, IEDs got smoked. Boo! Okay, there's bad guys here. Let's continue firing. If I recall correctly, yeah, all these troops are released now. So, what I can do, start bringing these Brits down here to secure this flank down here. We're still waiting for our transports. Oh, what's that? Ah, shoot. Oh, that was brave or silly, one of the two. Okay, while that is doing that, I'm going to get this helicopter out of here. And then Tim wanted these guys to land here. And we'll do the same. We'll get the helicopters going to go do something else. And you guys can start working your way towards that. That's crazy. Alright, our commandos. Oh, it's open terrain. Drop down, get a little bit closer, do some firing. Let's swing you up. Okay, we do have a battery back here. Let's use that battery on that position. So those are the no, those are caves. Those aren't tunnels. They're caves. I can't destroy the caves with the engineers, but tunnels I can. But we haven't run into any tunnels yet. They are tough. They are tough indeed. Boo. No, can't destroy caves. You can destroy tunnels, but you can't destroy caves. Oh, nice. Oh, there's engineers there. Jeez. So, it's the 60s, but these SAS troops have a really high defense, so their likelihood of suffering casualties is pretty low, which is good considering they only have a strength point of 2. Because they're squad sized, right? Alright, reinforcements have arrived. We have 4 airstrikes remaining. 1 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 10 units low on ammo. And we did clear a blocker mine. That was a good hit. We are going to capture that though. Damn it. Lost a machine gun. Okay, so there is one more point over there that I need to deal with. So let's send some of our parachutists up over there. Oh, frickin' no, minefield! I didn't take any casualties, so that's good. I noticed that the AI knows how to do it, but only if it's scripted. So no, you didn't. It may have looked like that, but that's not what happened. In this case, no. The AI doesn't know how to do it. Unless it's scripted to do it. Which it is not in this scenario. Okay. Can I load you guys? Oh yeah. It is super cool. It's fantastic. It really is. Alright, we have a whole bunch of goodies now. We have a bunch of new units. So one thing I'm going to do is I have noticed that there's Yemenis down here, so I'm going to utilize one of our engineers to go down this road to make sure that we're not going to get frickin' ambushed. Thanks for tuning in, Ginger. Hope you have an awesome day. Alright, that takes care of that. What did we get? We have... oh, whack load of new helicopters. That's perfect. We'll be able to land and pick up some goodies. Grab some more commandos. I also did receive some machine guns and some more vehicles and more engineers. Ah, you know what I'm going to do? I think these Land Rovers with the 120s, let's send them down here. Same with the Land Rovers with the machine guns, send them down here. And mostly what we're going to do is we're going to try and go along this road to make sure that our reinforcements from down here will actually get where they need to go. That's done. This is not done. Oh, there's a machine gun in there. I don't know what's there. Let's assault it. Ah, just some jeeps. So now we're in better terrain. We're in a village. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I want to make sure that if there is an ambush there, we're going to work our way through it. Now we're in a village terrain. This gives us a morale boost. Plus, it helps reduce our concealment and reduces the attack values. So if we're out here, there's no reduction in the attack values. So we want to be in this village. Basically reduces their attack by 30%, which makes us more likely to survive any shooting. And I want to take out the recoilless rifle, and now I see a machine gun there. So we want to deal with that. There's a headquarters back here, and we will get to that. But for now, I need to deal with the troops that are attacking the hilltop. Okay, now our other troops, let's double time you, head towards the hilltop. You were going to swing around. I know there's bad guys there. That's a 100-pointer, so we might have a problem. Actually, you know what I'll do? Is I will bring one of the gunships over there to help out. Let's do that. This gunship will leave here. Sure miss our Cobras. No, with lots of rockets. Yeah, I'm going to save the airstrikes for the last few turns. I think we're good. So let's... Oh, we do have artillery. Let's call in that bat... Oh, we don't. Never mind. All right. Oh, there's a whole company there. Oh, sugar. That's a problem with the AI scripting. The automated scripting. Holy crap, they're coming out of the woodwork. 4 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 headquarters, unable to provide supply, 11 units low on ammo. You know what? We're getting closer to the end. Let's add an ammo. Let's add regular ammo, so we're boosted up to 57. And then artillery ammo, 76, and artillery ammo again. There we go. So we're up to 86 now. Oh, these Land Rovers, they just move so far. It's awesome. We're gonna grab a couple of infantry platoons. These. There we go. Look at that. We've got some bad guys coming already. Look at them all. Holy crap. I think I'm going to put this parachute into the bunkers just for some protection. Sheesh. Oh, there they are, the buggers. Look at that. Cave does get a defensive advantage, yes. It gives you a 20%, plus it gives you better concealment, but doesn't do anything for your morale. That scrap is getting rough. But we do have a whole bunch of helicopters. Let's land. Load up. Why can't I load up? Oh, that's why. Boo. These ones can, though. Yes. The problem is there a place to land? Or this one? Reinforce this hilltop? Yeah, I think you're right. Bring the helicopters back. Let's load this up. Helicopters heading out with a company. I don't have... Oh, I have a headquarters. Ah, crap. land? Yes. Can we land? Oh, yes. So both those can... Oh, we're overstacked. Crap. That's okay. No. Let's move these guns out. Now can I land? No. Still too busy. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Here we have bad guys right in our line. Look at that. Okay, got rid of them. That's good. Let's go for a cruise. Make sure that's protected. Okay. Can we destroy these things? See, the thing is with these Yemenis is that they're not doing a lot of damage, but they've been such a pain to kill. Look at that, they're still full strength almost. I reduced it by 1. Okay, you are going to come up the hill. Machine gun. Yes, they do. They do. They know the desert and how to conceal. Let's get up in the rough terrain. Just for the simple reason that it will give us a little bit of protection. And they'll lose the 10% bonus for firing down at me, which is... any little bit helps, considering we're down to 1 platoon here until the reinforcements arrive. Alright, I think everything else is done. Oh no, these guys are not. So these trucks and things aren't following the road because for the most part these are paths and there's random improved road in between, so they don't know where to go. But that's it for that, so let's end the turn. Ah, we got reduced and disrupted. At least we're in rough terrain there, so that helps, but he does get that 10% bonus because he's firing from a higher elevation. they do look great. I love them. It looks fantastic. Oh, that's a problem. I have to get there first. Alright, let's take this one back. Advance this way just to secure this flank. Man. They ran away, but not a lot of casualties. Oh, we got rid of the mortar. Keep cleaning these things out. I'm going to use the engineers to get rid of that. So, here's a problem. Can they see? Oh. There, that protects that flank. Okay, so I'm going to send 2 platoons all the way up to here. And we will be able to land there next turn. Let's try and assault that, just to see if we can get in there. We did cause casualties, but we didn't kill it. These helicopters need to go refuel, so let's go do that. I do have 1 shot left. We put them off the hill. That's perfect. Here. Let's go up and do a shot. Go there next time. Let's move you here. Just our shots are not landing. We are commando. Really try and take out those heavy weapons. Alright, that's that. Yeah, it's a fun little scenario. It's really fun. I like that it's not overly huge. What I can do is I'm going to bring these headquarters up to this hilltop, and then I'll have a place to land and refuel my gunships in this area. And this guy, I have one extra commando. I think I'm gonna send it. I need to grab these 50 pointers. Let's go this way. So we'll pop down here after, grab that 50 pointers, and we'll send some more troops out to do that. I can load these guys up. We can take off. We'll have to go into the back area here, also take those points. But yeah, we'll save that for next time. So next time, it'll be a shorter session because we're almost done this scenario. We'll have to pick something else after. But this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the scenario. There's a lot of little things to think about. Good times, good times. Yay for the Brits in Yemen there. So huge thank you for you to tune in. I really appreciate it. Glad you decided to spend your time with me this weekend. I'll be back on Wednesday. Just a couple of reminders that the official update should be released probably, I'm hoping Thursday, either this Thursday or next Thursday for Vietnam and Middle East. It depends on when Slithering can fit us in. We just have to release new EXEs and update that, and then we're good to go. There wasn't a lot of feedback for the beta testing, so I've been playing it ever since, and it seems to be fine, so I think it's all good. Huge thank you to Tim and Beamslam and Stipe and everyone else for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And Tim, and just, yeah, thanks for tuning in and being interactive. That's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Please consider giving it a like and subscribe. I do answer all the comments. If you do have comments or questions, regardless how old the video is, I'm always happy to do so. And yeah, huge thank you for all your support. On that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.